Are you nervous, Ken?
I'm very nervous, This is my second time, I've done podcast once, but it was not so good,
Not so good?
Yeah.
Okay, well, tell me a little more about that. Why wasn't it good?
Wow. Now you're the host, man.
You didn't know that. That was my whole plan coming in. I'm going to interview you because I don't know anything about you. So
I don't know anything about you too.
I don't know if I feel comfortable telling you about me unless you tell me about yourself first.
What do you want to know?
Let's start with the easy stuff. Where are you from?
I'm actually from Malaysia.
You're from Malaysia?
Yeah. I've heard of
Penang?
East Malaysia.
East Malaysia?
It's like the Borneo, the big island.
Okay, all right.
You probably don't know, right?
Well, I have some friends here that are from Penang.
It's on the island of Brunei.
Okay.
Yeah. And I actually, my dad is a Taiwanese. And I came here when I was 18 or 19, for university.
Yeah.
And then, I joined Mosaic Venture Lab as an intern. And that was quite funny. I was actually quite desperate, when I sent all my resumes to all the big venture capitals and accelerators here in Taiwan, but no one get back to me until I sent one to Volker.
Nice.
And he said, I just sent one line hey, I'm an undergraduate. Do you have any intern offer? And he was replied with, who are you? Where? And then I replied, I'm in Ken, and I just write something up. And it turns out that he hired me. But it was a free internship. I mean, it's not paid internship.
Yeah, it was free for him. It wasn't free for you.
Yeah, it wasn't free for me. It was quite tough because I have to take another part-time job to keep me survive at the same time to have this keep my internship, right? So, after 6 months later, I officially joined Mosaic Ventures as a former employee. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You earned your stripes.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool, man. I really like Malaysians,
Why?
Because you guys have a hustler.
The
energy.
people at the back keep telling me to, formally introduce Elliot, right?
Yeah.
So what should I do?
Well, my name's Elliot. That's the start. You can call me that, but I'm not too attached to my name.
Yeah,
so
actually,
you can give me a nickname.
I look at your LinkedIn, and you were athlete, right? Or
what do you mean, my name?
No, I mean your
was an
major,
athlete?
your background, your major.
Yeah, well, I got a master's in sport management by chance, really. I made a friend.
What does that mean by sport management?
Sport management is basically a master's degree designed by universities to make more money, which is, their businesses. So in America, in the United States, I should say, sports are insanely popular. They're like a religion, especially where I'm from. I'm from the South of America, of the US. So people are really interested in that. And universities started popping up with this major, sport management. And a friend of mine by the name of Dr. Thomas Baker III, he got a job as a university professor at University of Georgia. We were friends in Gainesville, Florida. He was studying his PhD there. I studied my undergraduate at University of Florida in Gainesville. And he was like, yo, you're gonna apply for this graduate assistantship, and I'm gonna make sure you get it. I was like, oh man, I don't know if I want to study that. I don't know if I want to go to grad school. He's like, nah, you're gonna apply, and if I give you a job, you can take it. And sure enough, he's right.
What was your first job?
My first job, shoot.
I saw you doing a lot of tutor thing, right? Home tutor in Taiwan, but what was the first one?
My first job was
trainer
at Dairy Queen. At Dairy Queen when I was 15 years old, cleaning tables, washing dishes, making ice cream. Dipping ice cream. Richard's back here.
You like that?
I
never heard of that.
We need to get Richard on here. Richard's always got something to say.
Yeah, he can speak for the whole episode, man. Without us,
Yeah, exactly. So it was at Dairy Queen. It was cool. It was a hard job. It was a very hard job. I made $5.15 an hour. how much is that now? That's like 75 NT an hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not much.
No, it was really hard to work hard for that much money.
Do you want to know like how much I made like during my high school?
How much did you make?
$1 per hour.
$1 per hour.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's not even it's like 80 cents per hour. For like restaurant and average pay salary by hour in Malaysia.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's really rough.
Yeah. So life is tough, man.
You might as well work for free at that point for Volker.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter to me, right? Yeah. So I haven't talked about Elliot, right? So you're the founder of Skrt.
That's right.
Why Skrt?
Why Skrt?
What does Skrt mean? You remind me of the Chris Wu Skrt. You know Chris Wu, right?
Nah, who's that?
Holy, you don't know Chris Wu? It's one of the greatest rapper in China.
Oh, see, that's why.
So Chris Wu is very close to Travis. Is it Travis, right? Travis Scott.
Oh, is he? Okay.
He did some like joint project together with Travis, but I don't like Chris Wu, man.
Nah.
Like, personally, I don't like.
But Skrt reminds you of Chris Wu.
Yeah, I'm more old school person. Like
Like
I listen to Nas, Jay-Z, Rakim, super old school stuff.
Yeah.
And
I like that stuff too.
So Skrt. What's so special about Skrt?
Skrt is special because number one, we give the opportunity for people to make money, and people always need opportunity to make money. So we're really sharing revenue, right back to the people. It's a business for the people, and it makes the environment better because we recycle. We're living in a country where they have 25 million scooters.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. You can trip over them, run into them by accident, see people sleeping on them, eating on them. They're everywhere. And if we could just get a fraction of a percentage on a marketplace, we could create a lot of opportunity for people. Yeah.
So Skrt is an electric scooter, not electric, but scooter sharing platform, right?
That's right.
I will have to register. I can be the user, but at the same time, I can rent out my bike as well.
That's right. Yeah. So you can think of it, if you're familiar with Airbnb, which a lot of people are.
Yeah.
Like the Airbnb for scooters. It's a peer-to-peer platform, a peer-to-peer marketplace. So you add your scooter on there, and you can make it available for people to pay you money to use it, by the hour, by the week, by the month, and you can set your own price. And we basically just help you automate that process so that you don't have to be physically present to do that if you don't want to. You can set your keys inside of a lockbox, very similar to if you've ever used Airbnb. If you travel, sometimes you don't actually meet the owner of the house. Oftentimes you don't. Oftentimes you just go to the apartment, to the house.
How did you come up with that idea? Like creating this platform? What was your thought like initially when you come to Taiwan? Like, is that something you want to do and you want to try that out in Taipei, in Taiwan? Or you had like 10 like different ideas, but you just like pick one at last? Or how does that process look like?
Well, I didn't come out here with the intention of doing that.
Yeah.
The way that I got the idea is because I'm a traveler. I'm the target market for this business. I'm the person that goes everywhere and rents a scooter because I really love the freedom of being able to get on a scooter and go anywhere I want to go. So, I haven't been to Malaysia, but I've been close by, Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia, Philippines, and I've rented scooters in all of those countries, including in Taiwan as well, Hualien, Kending, Kaohsiung. I'm always renting scooters everywhere I go. And I just don't like the hassle of, needing to fork over documents or just getting rejected in general. Like in Taiwan, I've been rejected several times despite having a Taiwanese ID, a Taiwanese driver's license. People don't want to rent to me because I'm not from here. So it's like, the internet could really help here. Software could really help here. And just in general, I've been a big fan of recycling for years. Like
You mean like material recycling or?
Just the idea of taking
reusing
trash.
Something.
Yeah, like making trash into gold, you know, like when I was in university, I had this idea to convert a diesel RV, like a giant, you know, recreational vehicle we have in the US, convert that to run off vegetable oil. And I pitched that idea to my friend, and we ended up making it happen. And we traveled 12,000 miles all across the US and Canada off of waste vegetable oil, which is the oil that restaurants leave in the back to throw away. So then, you know, it's trash. We literally ran a giant bus off of trash and got to see like 2 countries.
Did it work out? Like, did that turn into a business or just
no, it was
a side project, like just for fun, you know?
It was purely for fun. Yeah. And because we were broke, you know, it was a necessity. Like that wasn't happening if we had to pay for diesel for 12,000 miles. We couldn't afford diesel.
Yeah.
We're lucky that we found the RV because we lived in Florida where like RVs go to die. Because a lot of like people retire in Florida and a lot of retired people purchase RVs because they want.
What is RV? Sorry.
It stands for recreational vehicle.
Okay.
And it's basically a house on wheels. You know, it has a kitchen, has beds, a booth.
Is that legal to build yourself one or?
No, they come built for you. Yeah, it's already built.
Okay.
So what we did is we put another fuel tank in it. We put heaters into the fuel lines because vegetable oil will harden in cold weather. So you need to loosen up that oil so it can flow well. So the car or the RV ran off of vegetable oil, and it would smell like whatever the oil was used to cook with. So if they, you know, fried donuts with the oil, it would smell like donuts.
Cool.
If they fried French fries, it would smell like French fries. And, you know, we just went out to the backs of restaurants at night because we got tired of asking for permission to get it. And we had to filter it. So we made like water filters like you see here in Taiwan, you know, like people have in their houses, they have like water filters, maybe like 2 or 3 in a row.
Yeah.
So we put like 4, 5, you know, water filters in line.
It seems like you are that kind of person that you don't fit into the corporate world, right? Like 9 to 5. Working like the same routine every day. No. You know, that's why you start your own company, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Sounds like, and you're a fucking hardcore traveler, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's more hardcore than me, but maybe more hardcore than the average, sure, yeah.
So you know, back to Skrt, like how tough is it for you to get, like first thing, right? I mean, for this kind of sharing business model, you would have to get users. And you like, you know, people who use your app or, you know, your website, your platform, but you gotta find people who wants to rent out their bike as well, right? Mm-hmm. So how tough that was. Like, as I know, like you only got more than 10 scooters now on the platform.
Yeah, that challenge is still ongoing. You know, to take it back before that, you have to get people that believe in what you want to do to help you do it.
But when we first see your flyers, right, you got all those flyers, and
right.
Ryan is actually helping you to share it in this building, but it looks like a scam artist.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the good feedback from our team. So,
okay.
So I mean, how are you going to, like, I mean, if you really need someone that's like very local to help you, like, understand what's going on locally, you know,
yeah.
like the culture here, and it seems like a, you know, direct sales kind of thing, or, you know, people who wants to borrow money, you know, with very high interest. So like what feedback would you get, like, usually when you tell people that you got a platform and you can earn money?
Yeah.
Does that sound sexy?
I think people are, they say that they're interested, but like what people say and what people do are very different. So I think you get a lot of positive feedback, but to go from positive feedback to actual action is very different, you know. So It's difficult. It's what we're figuring out now. You know, in the corporate world, they call it, or the startup world, they call it product market fit. So we're out there trying to find the evangelicals, the people that really want to use this platform. You know, I found a couple that are very invested in using it because they rent out vehicles themselves online, and they don't have a lot of the legal documentation, just the ability to automate the rentals, just a log of transactions and like who has what at what time and identification, all these different things that you want when you rent out a vehicle that, you know, we use software to help them with. So those are the people that we're looking for now. We're looking for the people the hustlers that want to make money renting out scooters and that see the value in adding software into the equation.
So when you approach those, let's say rental company, right? Mm-hmm. Like how would they react to you? Like, wow, cool, and you know, no follow up and nothing
some
else,
of them
right?
straight up no. Most of them is a no. You know, like if you do effort, I don't know if you've done sales, but it's a lot of no's.
Yeah, there's someone. my boss is actually, you know, is at the top of sales, and you know, he's good at sales always. Yeah.
So it's a bunch of rejections. Not really,
but
it's a lot of rejection, tons, and at this point we haven't done the numbers. You know, it's a numbers game when it comes to this asking questions and asking people to join, and we just haven't asked enough people yet. So we've been basically building a product, getting people to use it, getting that feedback and iterating, and then once we feel comfortable with that we've built a really well-oiled machine, which, you know, we've been improving and it's getting better and better and better, then we can really put more, let's say, resources into making sure a lot of people know about it.
Yep.
So it's just enjoying the process right now. This is, you know, this is not like a quick thing. This is not like an overnight thing. It's not a simple thing. You know, it's a lot of hard work, you know, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, a lot of rejection.
But have you ever been that moment like, fuck, you know, I just don't want to do this anymore, like I'm done and out, you know? Like, when you've been through all those?
I mean, I've been into the moments where it's lonely, you know, where you feel like not many people, you know, you're in this kind of journey almost alone. You know, I have a co-founder who, you know, clearly ride or die, you know, like it's, you know, we're in it to win it, but it can just feel lonely. But we don't really quit. We pivot, you know.
Lonely of what?
Because nobody's doing what you're doing with you, you know? Like if you're gonna walk across China by yourself, you know, is it gonna be lonely? You know, like is it gonna rain on you? I don't know, maybe, you know, you don't have a place to sleep. No one's there to share that pain or anguish with you, like because you're on a path by yourself, you know, sometimes, or maybe you have one person with you and then they, you know, you share in that suffering. But you know, it's not, I'm not like I don't have the shield of a giant organization, you know. I'm making everything, you know, with a small team of people, so only a small team of people to share, you know, the ups and downs with. Yeah,
your co-founder too, right? I mean,
yeah, of course.
But why
shout
Taiwan?
Out to Lex. What's up Lex?
What's his name?
Lexington.
Lex. Okay.
Yeah.
But why Taiwan?
Why Taiwan? I mean, the answer is not really very sexy, is it? It's just because I lived here, and that's the simple answer. But really, it's perfect. It's a perfect place to do this business because it's like the scooter mecca of the world. There's more scooters here than people.
But I mean, like, why did you come to Taiwan?
Why did I come to that?
Was that because of your girlfriend or like?
Nah, I didn't have a girlfriend when I came to Taiwan.
Okay.
Yeah. I came to Taiwan because a friend of mine, Cody, shout out to Cody, one of the most well-traveled people that I know, recommended Taiwan to me. And I'm one of those people, if you give me a recommendation, like I actually listen to it and I'll actually follow it. So if you tell me that like this restaurant over here is good, I'll probably try it.
So have you been to China?
Yeah, I've been to China.
What's the difference?
People are nicer here. For sure. yeah, the whole vibe is different, man. Like here, the vibe is very peaceful, it's very calm. And China is got more of a intense, more of a aggressive, hostile vibe.
Have you talked to like any like Taiwanese local entrepreneur?
Yep.
How do you think, like compare with your friends in the States? And to me, it's like they don't like to share ideas.
Yeah, keep the cards close to the chest.
Yeah.
Not as direct. Yeah, more vague.
We know a lot of people like that. Yeah, so I mean, it's obviously it's a good concept, but how big is that market, right? I mean, you are not competing with GoGoShare, and you are not competing with Waymo that is within the city. But how big is that market you're targeting right now in Taiwan? And how did you come up with that number?
Well, you look at a few different things, right? You look at supply, which is how many scooters
that
exist. You look at trips taken per year by local people, which is around 55 million domestic trips every year. And 55 million. Yeah, domestic trips taken every year. And if they decide to start letting people come back into the country, it's another 10 million roughly people coming in. So you look at those numbers, and then you also just think about different characters that might want to have access to a vehicle. People that work during the week, maybe they live in the city, they like to hike, they like to swim, they like to go to the beach, and they just want to hop on a scooter sometimes and use it. By talking to different people, by knowing those kind of people, I know they exist.
Yeah. But can you use like an international license to get access to the bike, or?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
But you must have one, right? Like an international license or local license.
Yeah.
How do you check on your platform? Take a picture, or like they have to send it to you?
So it's all part of the onboarding process. You need to upload your documents so we can verify that you can legally drive. So people would upload their driver's license or international driver's license.
Have you tried to like come up with that number? Like, how much money would people make on your platform? Let's say per day, if I rent it out for like during weekend, 9 to 9, 12 hours. Like,
let's say like 2 days, you put the price at whatever you want. Let's call it 500 NT. You rent it out for 2 days, you make an extra 1,000 NT a week. And basically what it can do is, if you do it consistently, it can basically pay for the price of your vehicle, and you'd be just driving a scooter for free by sharing it a few days a week.
So what if like the bike breaks down halfway? How would you do? Send some guy to take it back, or like
so
on demand?
We have
kind of thing.
we have a network of people that all across the island that basically service, like
24 hours.
Yeah. There's a 24-hour
cool.
service.
I didn't know.
Yeah, we just looked them up, and they'll come, pick up the bike if it's broken down and get it to a mechanic, get it fixed. It's just same as if you were by yourself, and you broke down. Somebody would have to come pick you up, get the bike fixed, and get you back on the road.
But it's tough, right? Like when I download an app, right? I use Google Store, and when I see like if the app has only like 10 in between, like 10 to 50,000 downloads, it will not attract me. It must have at least more than 100,000. I think there would be a big issues, right? If you want to get access, like to get more people to sign up and use your platform. And it's not like without an app, right? It's just website. And do you have any plan like to get an app? Like your co-founder is a technical person, right? So, do you have any plan to get an app ready?
Sure, but like it's one step at a time. Like it's like a picture on Photoshop. You could sit there and edit it forever. you know, like or making a video. You could try to edit that video forever. At some point, you know, you have to start and you have to put something out there for people to use and get feedback. You know, we don't want to spend too much time developing an app if we don't have product market fit. We don't want to, you know, put too many resources into something and trying to make something real polished that people don't want to use. So, you know, you got to start somewhere. You know, we can't just start with 100,000 users. You know, it starts with the amount we have now, you know, 40, 50, you know, 100, then it goes from there.
So do you think like Taiwan is a startup friendly? Like, do you feel like it is a startup friendly environment?
I think it's like most things. There are positives, there are negatives. Some of the positives would be that, you know, you have a functioning government here, low corruption, you know, people that abide by laws, a police force that doesn't extort you, things like that.
But that happens in Singapore and Korea too, right? I mean,
yeah, those countries that would present similar positives, you know, as far as a startup environment goes, because when you operate a business, you want to, you know, that's good to have a legal system that works, you know. And then on the flip side, it would be Taiwan is a really advanced place. It's really comfortable place, and you know, I'm basically out here looking for 5,000-6,000 hustlers out of 25 million people. So, you know, we need to find the hustlers, and this place is really comfortable. It's really easy to just lay back and just live. So, you know, it's that's a challenge, but it's also an opportunity as well, because if you build something that people that are very comfortable use and that are very used to convenience, then they're willing to use your product, then probably a lot of people in other places that are way less convenient will use it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, we're agile. It's a website, it's software. So
did you get
hopefully people can use it, you know, in many different places.
Did you get any support from the government in terms of when it comes to legal issue? Who would you reach out to, right? When it comes to like insurance, or can you just like walk directly to TTA or to Moss, or, you know, to start terrors and say, you know, hey, you know, I'm a startup, I got a problem, I want to come in here as a startup and base.
I have
here
a legal team. Talk to the lawyers. I have a insurance representative. Talk to him about insurance. Yeah, that's basically it.
Cool.
Yeah.
But how do you draft that idea? I mean, like, you know, it goes back to like our conversation just now. Like when you draft idea, right, you would have like several different version of idea, right? It could be carpooling, it could be vehicle sharing, it could be a lot more mobility services, right, for traveling. But well, why did you pick?
Because I'm the target market. Because I rent scooters. Yeah, everywhere I go, I rent scooters. So that's how I got the idea.
Have you ever tried iRent?
No, but I've tried Wemo and GoShare.
iRent's pretty good.
Yeah.
I tried it once. Like, so simple, very good UI UX.
Mm-hmm.
And you just like download the app, and in 5 to 10 minutes process, and then they'll let you use the car.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's quite innovative. I'm trying to find out like who is behind all this, like the iRent thing.
Pretty sure it's Toyota, Hotai.
Really?
Yeah.
Hotai is Toyota. Oh wow. Cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, so social media. You are so good at marketing, right? When I see your flyers. Like,
well, you just said it looks like a scam, so apparently I'm not that good.
But to me, I mean, if it's like in US, it would look cool, right? But it's Taiwan, you know, unfortunately. So, I mean, what's your plan on social media? Like when you want to do marketing,
so
are you going to run like more serious like us, like YouTube, like podcasts, or like how are you going to market your platform?
I mean, I think the experience of
and
being...
the only way, sorry to interrupt, but
yeah, sure.
I think the only way in Taiwan to get attention is you gotta get attention from the media first, right? Mm-hmm. And the media start to put it on air and television, and people will watch, very high views, and Yeah.
Yeah, it's all
and
about
people
media.
will talk about that.
Sure. Yeah, so we've been, like I said, working on the product. So we've been working on a rebrand. We brought on a new team member, very experienced with UX UI, with branding.
Oh, recently?
Yeah, a few months ago. His name's Jesus. Shout out Jesus.
Okay.
And we've been working on the rebrand, making it easier to sign up, making the site just look really nice and clean, and having like a unified message, something that's very simple and direct, so that when you land on the page, it's obvious what's going on. Whereas before, it's just like an MVP. It's a beta, super beta. So we've been working on that, and we have to have that lined up and ready to go before we really have a huge social media push or a media push. I have some connections in print media, digital print media to reach out to. I mean, I'm sitting here doing this podcast with you, so hopefully you can blow this up. Let's see how you do with that. And then yeah, just the experience of being on a scooter just sells itself. So once we get this rebrand launched, which will be like basically tomorrow. So I've been very busy, like I've been writing blogs. I just wrote a blog about the best G-Pie in Taiwan is in a back alley in Yonghe, and I bet you didn't know about it. So like, you're gonna have to check that out when it comes out. Really cheap, cool. Really tasty. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're interested, right? And then just making videos. Get my boy over here to help me out with some drone footage. Go out to some waterfalls with some fun people. Ride a scooter there. Just it's the experience of being on a scooter here just really sells itself. It's just about documenting that. So that's what we'll do. We'll document the experience of being on a scooter in Taiwan. It's a beautiful country. Put that on social media. Be consistent. Crank out the material, and just take it from there.
But how did you pick people? Like, when you go to hire someone, right? What are the things that you're looking at?
When I go to hire somebody,
just like for you, I think you would look at someone that I think is younger, right? Coming out from college or university. What would you look at?
I wouldn't really even care about university. Honestly, a good university student is almost a bad thing to me. Somebody that just can get with the motto of get shit done on their own. I don't want to micromanage anybody. Somebody that understands the concept of what we're doing and can go out and hustle.
But how do you know, right?
How do you know? Yeah. Well, I'm still figuring that out. I'm still figuring that out. Talking to people. I've worked with a lot of interns so far, and I have a pretty good idea. People that are passionate, people that are passionate about recycling, people that are passionate about nature, about going outside, about creating opportunity for other people. People having that passion helps a lot. Just having like a unified.
But how do you manage those people, right? Like, do you come up with management shit, like you got to do this and that today and that tomorrow, or how do you track them, in terms of all the progress?
First and foremost,
you don't know, right? Because we work like remotely all the time, and how does that work out for you?
Yeah, just first and foremost, try to get people that want to do the job. If you don't want to do the job, if you're not into the job, then you probably shouldn't be doing it. You should probably do something else. So just making sure that the job aligns with what they want to do and that they find value in the job. That's a really good start. And then just checking in with them. I'm really into Agile Scrum. We have weekly meetings where we discuss, what we did that week, what we'll do in the following week, some obstacles that we may have had. I always check in, online via text. I put goals out there that are actionable goals. Shout out to Grace. I just, recently.
Grace, is the intern, right?
Grace is the intern.
BD intern.
What's up?
BD, business development intern, right?
Yeah, business development, user acquisition, sales. She helps us do everything. But just trying to get her actionable goals, which are like make 5 contacts instead of being like add 1 million scooters. How about make 1 million contacts?
We will get you one free soon.
Yeah. Let's go. I'm on team at Scooters. I'm looking for the hustlers. So if you know any hustlers out there that want to run out some scooters, that's what I'm looking for.
Cool.
So yeah, that's actionable goals. Is one thing that I've used. Yeah.
So have anyone told you that you look like Drake?
Yes. My girlfriend thinks I look like Drake.
And you rap?
Yeah, I rap. I mean, like, I dabble.
Do you do freestyle or just rap? Or just like write things down?
I really suck at freestyling. I can do it. I mean, I might be better than you, no offense. But like
no, I don't rap.
I might be better than Richard.
My colleague does.
Yeah.
Richard can only spam. He doesn't rap.
I think Richard might be able to rap, if he tried.
Yeah, if he just put on some rhymes and he could talk all day and
yeah, for sure. No, it's a hobby, It's like one of those things like DJing as well. Started out just doing it with friends. Doing like your friends are doing it, then you start doing it. My friends are actually freestylers, a bunch of freestylers, and I'm just like, man, I suck at freestyling. Why don't y'all like write a song? And then I challenged like everyone to write a song, and then now I'm writing a song, now I'm recording a song, now I'm making a video, It's just this step-by-step process. It's like this business, idea,
but
partner.
Do you need like at a certain point, do you need like booze, like alcohol to help you with that, to being like more creative, in that process? Like usually I would have 2 to 4 glasses of wines to get myself really pumped up and like being creative. And that was the moment. It was like I got a lot of ideas in my mind, and I talked to people like Volker. But once like if you go beyond 4 glasses, it will be useless because I will be drunk, So I think like in between 2 to 4 glasses will be best for me. But I don't know for other people like you guys,
Yeah, it's kind of like it depends on the person. I'm cool without anything. Probably best without anything. As far as writing a song goes, yeah, just sober. Yeah.
Wow.
But
that's impressive,
when you go to like have a studio session, it could devolve into a party and not a lot of shit gets done. So I'm more about like, let's just get some shit done instead of like partying. So that's kind of how I treat it. Kind of like work. If you want to make a song, it's work. You got to put a lot of effort into it, a lot of creativity.
Yeah.
So if you got to be serious about it, and you got to be serious about getting it done. Otherwise, then you just, might as well just freestyle.
So you're a producer as well, not only a rapper but a producer, or you just
I
write
DJ.
songs and.
I DJ, which is not producing. Producing is like
it counts,
putting
right?
the instruments
like,
together.
Yeah, but you can produce like a track too and put something on it.
I guess technically you could say I could produce a track because I can put a bunch of people in a room that know how to do something and then make it happen. But no, a producer is generally the person that puts the actual sounds together in a program like Fruity Loops.
Yeah, it's fucking complicated. Like I did it once with my colleague Wing. Shout out to Wing. And he's good. I mean, but it looks so complicated, right? With the EQ and IQ thing, I don't understand at all. And
just like anything else, like Japanese might look complicated to you, but it doesn't to somebody that's been speaking it their whole life, right? So
yeah. So what are you going to do once you got your first big exit? I assume that Skrt would success in the future, and I mean
it's a big assumption.
Yeah,
but I believe I'm looking for more believers.
Yeah, like what would you do once you get rich? Once like let's say you got a big exit like $billions, or like you got 300,000 millions check from you walk away with that big check, and
yeah,
what would you do next? Like
just do something else, just keep working. The hustle don't sleep, so you just work on something else that I find to be meaningful. Yeah, whatever that may be.
How do you define that?
it's almost like intrinsic. Like what do you care about? You know, so what is gonna make you wake up in the morning and actually want to work?
You know, because like the other day I watched Joe Rogan. You know Joe Rogan, right? The podcast.
Of course.
And he was with like Elon Musk, and Elon say like this is what he say. He say he loves consciousness and humanity. That is what driven him so much, you know, to build Tesla, SpaceX, you know, all this crazy shit, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, this is what keeps him, you know, like at night and hustle on his ideas and build like so many companies. That's crazy, right? I mean,
it's not that crazy. It makes sense.
Who likes humanity?
You know, I think people like humanity. I don't know. Some people out there might like it. I like the Earth. I really like the Earth. Like Elon's very focused on Mars, but I'd more like focus on Earth. How can we make Earth better?
I think he cares about how to sustain humanity, right?
Yeah.
It's not really about the Earth and the Mars, but it's just crazy to me, you know, like, I mean, that doesn't motivate me at all, you know, because that's not what I want to do. But like,
what motivates you then? Because you're a human.
I don't know.
You're part of humanity.
I love money, man.
But like, what can money really get you? Like after you have
I mean,
money's a
tool. Money is a tool, right? But you gotta like make use of that tool and create something more meaningful, you know. That's why I love the idea of being a venture capitalist. Like when you spend all those money on the right way. Like I was major like in finance, right? But it doesn't make sense, you know. It's like just helping those rich to get richer. For me, you know, but for like I heard that once they say if you can't build that, you invest that, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's what motivates me to get money as well, because of the power that it gives you to create and to have influence and get things done. So yeah, that's why I'm out here trying to make money for sure.
So what motivates you?
Yeah, money's a motivator. Creating opportunity for other people is a motivator. Recycling is a motivator.
Do you have like a goal or milestone, like as an entrepreneur, or no?
You know, you gotta shoot for the stars.
I gotta do that in 3 months. Like I gotta be XYZ in 3 months, and the next 6 months I gotta be this and that. You know, and next year I would have my first product rolled out. And
if it was a dollar amount, it'd be like $1 billion. You know, $1 billion sounds ridiculous, but like I don't know, it's doable. A Billy. I want to be in another market within the year. You know, have Skrt
outside of Taiwan.
Yeah, just bring more opportunity to more people. So get Skrt really fine-tuned, really convenient, really awesome, and then taking it from a very convenient place into a less convenient place, you know, with that fine-tuning done here.
Yeah,
and figuring out, you know, it's a big world. It's a small world, but it's a big world, and figuring out where people want this product the most.
Cool.
Yeah.
So who do you idolize the most, like in the startup world? To me, it's Elon, no doubt. It's crazy, man.
Well, yeah, he's got to be the coolest. Not too many like cool startup people are there. Chamath is cool.
Chamath.
Yeah, he started this VC fund called Social Capital, so he's very like socially conscious. Shout out to Chamath.
Have you heard of that, Volker? Have you heard of that? He doesn't know. I don't know too.
He's a Facebook executive. He's one of the early people in Facebook. He helped build Facebook, and he really cares about doing things that are good for people in the world. And that's kind of like his angle with his venture capitalist fund. And I just like, he's a straight talker, you know, he kind of demystifies a lot of what's going on with the fundraising and Silicon Valley world. So I think he speaks to a lot of truth, and I appreciate that because maybe it's not the best thing for him, but I think he's like a billionaire, so he doesn't give a fuck. So that's nice. It's nice to have fuck you money. That's another goal. Have fuck you money.
The other reason I like Elon is like not only for being entrepreneurial, like build things, but he's fun. You know, like he hosts that like the meme talk, you know, and he just want to create like something really, really cool and fun, you know.
Yeah.
Like cars are not supposed to be boring, right?
No, yeah, he makes a really cool car. Like I don't really
Cybertruck, right? You look at Cybertruck, right? That's
cool.
Crazy, man. Like
I don't like a lot of material things, but of course I want a Tesla. Like it's like the only material thing I probably want is a Tesla.
Yeah, it's cool.
So
he's
fast,
cool, dude.
can pick you up.
Dude. He's so famous in the meme world, you know. Like his son named like recently XES, right?
Yeah, I don't even know. That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the name. But
it's a cool
yeah,
deal.
it's cool. I like
dude.
that he goes out on a limb and that he speaks his mind. That's always people always like that. People that don't actually communicate with you, they're not very charming, are they?
Yeah. So are you going to do you plan to live here and not going back to US anymore, or?
I'm an opportunist. I follow the opportunity. So wherever that may be, I try to keep an open mind, not close any doors.
In terms of girls, or?
You were talking about places to live.
Yeah, I mean you got those opportunities here, right? So.
Yeah, I mean if you're talking about girls, I do have a girlfriend, so you know just one, but she's enough. She's more than enough. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So like, if you have that one. Yeah, it's a weird question. Just pop out in my mind. Like, if you have that one superpower, what would you want?
Teleport.
Why?
It's just cool. Like, just go anywhere I want right now. Teleport. Just go and come back. Like, what you want? You want like a Danish from Denmark? I'll go get you one real quick. Come back.
So that's why you start the whole company, right?
Exactly. We're teleporting people on scooter. So we need to teleport to the woods, to the beach.
I would pick time machine. Like I could go back in time and fix things, you know.
Yeah, but that gets tricky. Then then you spill coffee on your mom and then you're not born. You know?
Oh yeah. According to the real-time theory, right? Yeah.
You're gonna change a lot. I don't want that kind of responsibility.
Yeah.
I'd rather just teleport to like different planets. Maybe there's like another dimension.
You would have died.
You
would have died in other planets. Before Elon built that huge infrastructure in Mars, right?
Maybe I could like build a spacesuit first. If I can teleport, I can probably get shit done really fast. I can probably get a spacesuit built. Figure that out.
Cool. So is there anything you want to ask me? You're the host right today.
No, I'm not the host. I don't want to step on your toes now. Come on. That's rude. Any questions for you?
Do you need a bite from me?
Yeah, I need the hustlers from you. The more important than the bike is the hustler. The person is more important. Because one hustler
You're finding that person too.
Yeah. One person could hustle 20, 30, 100 bikes if they want to.
Yeah.
Using the platform. So the person is the most important part. Yeah. So questions for you. Let me think. So how old are you?
You guess.
24 and a half.
Not really. I'm 26, I think. 27, 26. 26.
You think you need some time?
In between, like official is like 26. No, sorry. Unofficial is whatever, 26. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you? 30, 29,
me?
I think.
Nah, you being nice.
34.
Yeah. I think maybe you already asked me. I'm 34.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right around, LeBron's age.
So how old does Volker look like?
Volker? I don't know, maybe like 40.
Wow. That is so nice of you. Wow.
Yeah, probably 40. No, really. Seriously, he does look about 40. I'm not even... You're 50? Dang. Yeah, that's that. He's living in Thailand, like posted up, chilling, catching sun,
Yeah.
and eating curry.
Yeah.
Spicy curry gets that
some
blood
booze,
circulation going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how about you, man? So like you want to make money, right?
Yeah.
How you gonna do that?
I don't know. I don't have a plan right now. I'll just like go with the flow,
Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
No? Are you looking for one?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I'm really good at human resources.
Can you get me some? Like,
I can introduce you. I mean, I can't promise anything.
you can send me an email and I can set up some time.
Oh, it's it. First mistake. You're emailing girls.
Are you serious, man? I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what your game is. You say you don't have a girlfriend, so I assume you are emailing girls.
Like, hi.
Yeah.
XXX.
Yeah.
Would you be available on?
Good evening, like really formal.
Yeah. Best regards.
Yeah, use emojis in the title of the
Yeah.
emails. That might help.
Yeah.
I don't know. Get your IG looking right,
Really?
Your Instagram
That's the
looking
way.
right.
That's the way.
Sadly, get your Tinder looking right. Actually, my girlfriend's really good at like looking at your Tinder profile.
You found her from Tinder?
No, I didn't. I met her on the side of a mountain. Yeah. Real talk.
It's been 5 years, right? And
No.
you told us like last time, or is that a new one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. New one.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Can you set up like a workshop for me?
Yeah. I mean, I need some. I need more opportunity. So, how much you trying to pay for that consulting?
A bike.
A bike?
Yeah.
All right. You put a bike on, and we'll work on your IG, your Tinder, and I'll introduce you to some nice young ladies.
You will be my consultant, right?
For sure. No problem. We can start right now. Let's see that IG.
Cool.
Who's looking at your stories? You can start there.
I need more data from that,
That's why I'm asking. Like, that's data. Like, who's looking at your stories? What girls are looking at your story? Do you put stories on IG?
Yeah, I do. But I don't track any, like all of them.
Well,
There's just some,
let's
like,
see if there's any
only the
girls
people who
looking at
cares,
them.
right? Only see those people who care. So.
Exactly. So you might have like a girl or two in there that are interested that you don't even know about.
Yeah.
You got to look at that data.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always.
Yeah. Any other question?
Any other questions for me? Can't think of anything off the top of my head. Do you want to like? What you listening to? Like, what's up? You're interested in Tekashi 6ix9ine, right?
No, really. It's like, I mean, I started from Linkin Park, like they got the rap thing and Fort Minor, right? You know that rap group like Fort Minor? The lead is like Mike Shinoda, and he started that project. He was actually from Linkin Park, the rapper from Linkin
I heard
Park,
the name Mike,
right?
Shinoda,
And I start from there and start to listen Eminem. And like Eminem would rhyme all the things and rhyme with all the rappers' name, and I just like check out all the rappers like Tech 9, like a lot more, all the old school stuff, and then start to study a lot like lyrics. Like that website Genius?
Yeah, of course.
That's a big one, right? And I would like, I mean for you guys like from the US, you can just like listen without looking at the lyrics, but I have to like as an Asian.
We have to look at the lyrics sometimes too.
Yeah,
especially like Eminem, like sometimes.
Yeah, he's crazy. I mean, his shit's crazy, But that's how I start to get into the hip hop world, and
so who
that
you listening to
motivates
now?
me a lot, like when,
Like right now though, like what's hot right now? The here and now. What are you listening to now?
Well, I think my colleague, he got a lot of songs.
Really?
It's a big hit, and
You trying to get on a song, bro? You want to get on a remix?
you want to get on a remix?
Yeah, all right. I need some more people. I want to do like a 20-minute remix, like There's like reggaeton artists from like Puerto Rico, where I'm originally from. They do like these long remixes, like 20-minute long video, like 100 people on a remix. I want to do something like that with one of my songs, just cause it's fun. Why not? More the merrier. But like, so you listening to him?
So which rapper do you like the most?
That's hard, man. That's really hard. Like throwbacks, like people that I like idolize, that I think are the best. Maybe like Andre 3000, Black Thought.
Wow,
MF Doom,
that is quite old school,
Wayne.
right? Lil Wayne's good.
Of
Lil
course,
Wayne's good.
Lil Wayne's he's like everyone's favorite. He's like influenced all the rappers now. For example, like one guy that I've been listening to a lot is like Lil Uzi Vert. Total like disciple of Lil Wayne. So many like Lil Wayne disciples.
Kanye West. How do you pronounce that?
Kanye West?
Kanye West, right?
I'm a big fan of Kanye West. I
me too, man.
I stand Kanye West for sure.
He's insane, but his shit is dope, you know.
It's dark, you think?
I mean dope, you know.
Oh,
his
dope,
shit's dope, you know. Like,
yeah, he always changes it up. He does what every artist wants to do, which is like jump into different styles and do it well. He does it. He's been doing it for years now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's very, very creative. Like when he designed all the, you know, the Yeezy series.
Yeah, he did it. You know, people laughed at him. People said he couldn't do that. So, and he's doing it.
Yeah. Cool. So wrap it up. All right. Thank you, Elliot.
Yeah,
good to have you here today.
Yeah.
So next time, make sure that you get like, I would like to have another bottle of wine with you next time when you come.
Yeah, for sure, man. We can, you know, I won't eat a tub of ice cream the night before, so I can actually drink some with you. Yeah. And yeah, man.
Cool.
Thanks for having me. Skrt.com.tw. Add your scooter, make some money, go see some stuff, have some fun.
Make this at the front.
Shout out Lex, Jesus, Grace. Shout out Puerto Rico. Shout out Mississippi, Louisiana.
Thanks.
The whole dirty South.